What's up, guys? This is another episode here at Nolan's Pod. Again today, USA. I told you guys that we were going to win against Brazil, and we did that. Not going to be talking about the Braves today. Because it's nothing to talk about, and it's been a frustrating week watching them. And I'm actually going to let off some steam about that at the end of this episode. With that being said, I'm just thinking about this losing streak we on the Braves. I'm mad. I'm not happy about it, and neither is nobody else. But we're gonna let off some steam at the end of this episode. But I'm mad because I can't even get out what I'm trying to say because I'm so mad with this losing streak that we on and how we've been struggling all year. Team USA first, and then at the end of this episode, like I just told you guys, we're gonna let off some steam. Just give me a minute. All right, let's go. Team USA defeats Brazil. Score 122-87. Brazil was no match for us at all. They were no match for us at all. All across the board. They couldn't do anything with us whatsoever. It wasn't even a close game. By the time halftime came, we were blowing them out so bad that Joel Embiid didn't even play the second half. He started the game, but he didn't play the second half. And he had a great first half. This was probably his best half of all Team USA games so far. He had 14 points in the first half, 1 block and 1 assist, 7 rebounds, 5 for 6 from the field, 3 from 3 from downtown. As I mentioned, didn't play in the second half. We didn't need him to. We started Bam. We started Bam, and Bam did his thing too. But Embiid, I think he had his best half of all the games that we played so far. His best half by far, that first half. Didn't need to play that second half. That's all good. Devin Booker probably had his best game of all the games that he's played in his run. 18 points, Devin Booker. 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 6 from 9 from the field, and 5 from 7 from long range. He was feeling it, and he was firing, and he was letting it fly, and he was hitting. So that's a welcome sight for Devin Booker. Drew Holiday doing a little bit of everything, of course. 9 points, 2 blocks, 3 assists, 4 for 7 from the field, and 1 from 2 from long range. LeBron, same thing, doing a little bit of everything. 12 points, 3 rebounds, 3 steals, 9 assists, 5 from 6 from the field. Steph Curry still trying to find his rhythm. 7 points, 2 for 3 from the field. One thing I would say about Stephen Curry is he's doing a lot of the little things. No, he's not scoring or he's not shooting spectacular from 3 or whatever. But he is doing the little things like setting ball screens, defending, getting in the passing lanes, being a leader. He is doing the little things that won't show up on the stat sheet or in the box score. He's doing the little things. So you have to appreciate that. Keep in mind that the 3-point line is actually shorter in FIBA. 3-point line is actually shorter. So it's not like the NBA 3-point line. It's actually kind of in a little bit. So you have to keep that in mind too. With that. AD, Anthony Davis, 13 points, 1 block, 2 steals, 3 assists, 8 rebounds, 5 for 9 from the field, 1 for 2 from long range. And AD had that crazy putback dunk. Did you see that crazy putback dunk? AD was like, AD's on. Oh my God. AD just came out of nowhere on the miraculous putback dunk that sent the whole building in a frenzy. Oh my God, it was spectacular. If you have not seen that, go look it up. It's wild. Bam out of the bio, 4 for 8 from the field, 9 points, 1 steal, and 1 assist, 7 rebounds, and he got the second half star for Joel Embiid, as I mentioned. Bam and AD, this whole run, Bam and AD have been spectacular. Bam and AD. I can't say enough good things about what they've done. And you can make the case that Bam probably should be starting. AD probably should be starting. Those two, one of those two probably should be starting in front of Joel Embiid. But being that Joel Embiid is who he is and what he is, you know, those guys are coming off the bench. But you can make the case that one of those two guys, Bam or AD, should be starting for this team. You can really make that case. They played well every game they played. They played well and have provided a spark off the bench. You can make that same case for KD and Ant-Man starting, but they're coming off the bench. That's more firepower off the bench for us. You can make that case for them too. But I like them coming off the bench because that provides a spark off the bench for us. It's another whole starting 5 off the bench. And everybody can't start on this Team USA roster, obviously. Jason Tatum, he caught a crazy lob from LeBron on an inbounds play going to halftime. LeBron throws a lob, inbounding the ball to Jason Tatum. Crazy lob. Jason Tatum finishes it. We go to halftime. And I'm like, LeBron's IQ is just... LeBron's IQ for 21 years, LeBron's IQ. We know this already about Bron. His IQ is out of this world. He sees things before it even happens. He sees things before it even develops. He like, Jason Tatum, just cut to the basket. I'm going to throw you the lob. And he just throws it up there. And Jason Tatum, with the athletic person that Jason Tatum is, he just goes up and he gets it and he just throws it down. I mean... And I'm just like, Bron, how in the world is you throwing a lob? And if you see the defender, he knows that it's coming. So he tries to get up to try to steal it. And Jason Tatum still is able to get over him and dunk it. Like the defender knows that it's coming. And Brazil still couldn't do anything about it. So it's different when you know something is coming. And you still can't do nothing about it. That's different. Bron is very, very different with that IQ and his passing ability. Obviously LeBron has that NBA scoring record, but LeBron's always been pass first. Always. He's always been pass first. And that play, if you have not seen that play, go look that up as well also. But LeBron has always been pass first. And that pass that he made off of inbounds on a lob to Jason Tatum, that just shows it right there time and time again. I think you're seeing the best version of LeBron in this Olympics because he's playing with stars versus playing with AD, 1 star, or Kyrie, 1 star, or D Wade and Chris Bosh, that's 2 stars. He's playing with those. He played with stars like that in his career in the NBA. And then he's playing with role players. But you see, in the Olympics, obviously, he's playing with everybody on his team as a star. And it brings out the best in LeBron. That's what I like. LeBron ain't playing with just 1 star and a bunch of role players. LeBron is playing this Olympics with all stars. Everybody on this ball club is a star. And it's bringing out the best in him, and it's bringing out the best in everybody else. And you see Ant-Man, like, you remember when he told the media before the Olympics started, I'm the first option. They should be going to me. And even though he was joking in a way, even though he was still serious and joking, Ant-Man's even showing you, I'm the dude, and they letting him know, they letting Ant-Man know that he is that dude. He tries to pass the ball off to him. They like, nah, bro, you got it. Go do your thing. You got it. You next. You got it. Let's go. Do your thing. So, I like that about this team. I like that we're all bringing out the best in each other. KD, Kevin Durant, had 11 points, 1 steal, 3 assists, 4 rebounds, 4 for 8 from the field, and he passed Lisa Leslie on the all-time scoring list for Team USA. So Kevin Durant is now number 1 for Team USA all time in scoring. Congratulations on that, KD. That means that KD's a bucket. That's what that means. If you're somehow, if you don't know what that means, somehow that means KD is a bucket. All-time leading scorer for Team USA, KD. Congratulations. That's a big accomplishment. You a bucket, dog. You a whole bucket. We need points. KD's the dude to go to get us the points. Ant-Man, 17 points, 1 assist, 17 points, 2 assists, 5 rebounds, 6 for 10 from the field, and 3. He made 3 3-pointers. Another good game for Ant-Man. Obviously, we expect it. We shot 57% from the field. That's spectacular. It's hard to shoot 57% from the field in the game. That means that the other team did not really play a lick of defense. And we hit half our threes, 15 to 31 from downtown. That's about half our threes out of 15. We were 7 to 19 from the line. That's pretty good. That's gonna get you somewhere when you're making your free throws. Offensive rebounds. Brazil had 11. We had 11. Rebounds total. We out-rebounded Brazil by 12, 46 to 34. So we got on the boards this game and out-rebounded Brazil by 12. That's what I like. We out-assisted Brazil 31 to 24. We had 9 steals. We got after it defensively, 9 steals. We had 7 blocks to Brazil's 2 blocks. We had 9 steals to Brazil's 7 steals. So, again, getting after it defensively, we only allowed Brazil 87 points. And we probably would have allowed them less than 87 points had it been a close game. Garbage minutes, garbage time. Guys not really playing as hard anymore. We probably would have allowed them less than 87 points. Defense was another key. Our defense just keeps taking steps in the right direction each game that goes by. Ant-Man getting after defensively. Then you got Drew Holiday, Derek White getting after defensively. And then you got our interior protecting the rim all the time. Our defense, each game, as I told you guys, our defense gets better, and better. Same thing this game. Just keeps on getting better, and better the more we play with each other. Turnovers. Brazil had 15 turnovers. We had 11. We had 11 turnovers last game. We had 11 this game. Okay, I'm cool with that. The more we play with each other, the more we keep on cutting down our turnovers. I'm happy with that. Final score, 122-87. Our next game is today. We play Serbia. As I told you about Brazil, I said we're going to beat Brazil. We're going to beat Serbia today too. Serbia has Nikola Jokic, Joker, and they have Bogey, who plays for the Hawks, Bogdan Bogdanovic. Joker and Bogey are the 2 NBA players on Serbia. Keep in mind, we beat Serbia in the exhibition. But this is a whole nother thing. This is the real thing. So I would be lying to you guys if I say I was not concerned. I am very, very concerned about this game. Just because you have Joker and Joker could do everything, and then you have Bogey. Bogey could get hot at any time he wants to. When he sees that first shot go through the rim, the bucket is wide open for him. So, and then the supporting cast that they have on Serbia, I'm concerned about that too. So, obviously, do I think we're going to win this game? Of course I do. Who wouldn't think we were going to win this game? Am I concerned? Of course I am. Out of a 1 through 10, my concern level is 9. 1 through 10, my concern level is 9. We better come out with it fast. We better be on our A game today, or we will lose this game. This game should not be taken lightly, and we need to come out with a sense of urgency right away as soon as they tip it off, because if we don't, we will lose this game. Now we gonna have to play our bigs, of course, because we got Joker. So you got Embiid, Bam, AD. Keep doing what y'all doing. Keep doing what y'all doing. Just keep doing what y'all doing, and try to. We're not gonna be able to stop Joker. Nobody's gonna stop Joker. But one thing we can do is we can contain him. And our perimeter defenders on Bogey, Drew Holiday, Derek White, probably sometimes Ant-Man. I need y'all to key in on Bogey. Don't let Bogey see the ball go through the basket, because I'm telling you, he plays for the Hawks. I know just as well as anybody. If he sees one of those, if he sees the first shot go through the basket, I'm telling you, it's over with. Don't do it. Lock in. We got to lock in. Supporting cast. They're supporting cast. Our supporting cast is better than their supporting cast, obviously, but we still need to be locked in. I'm telling you guys. We got to be locked in. But we're going to win, but we got to be locked in. So we need to lock in. Keyword of this podcast, locked in. Stay locked in. That's it for Team USA. That's all I have on that. We're going to beat Serbia. I know it. We all right. We good. Baseball. Pertaining to the Braves. It's time to let off some steam. Nobody's happy with this losing streak. Nobody's happy with it. I'm not happy. They not happy. Snit's not happy. Nobody's happy. We've dealt with a lot of injuries. You know, that's a part of the sport. You're going to have injuries. But probably over the last 5 or 6 years, we haven't had all these injuries like we've had this year. And it sucks, and it's unfortunate. And there's nothing you can do about it. It's a next man up mentality, and we still have the guys out on the field that we can go and get it done. But when you have guys that are having a below average year, it's hard to win. Over the past week, it's been our faults that we've lost, but it's not all our faults that we lost. And what I mean by that is the umpiring over the last week of Braves games have been absolutely horrible. Horrible. The umpiring over the last week has been absolutely horrible. Horrible. And it's ridiculous. And I'm sick of it. Last week you had home plate umpire Austin Jones calling complete crap. Strikes that he called that were balls. Complete crap. Last night, home plate umpire was Brian Walsh. That's the home plate umpire last night. Everything he's calling everything that's below, that's a low pitch and below the zone. He's calling those strikes all night long. Below the zone, pitches that are low. Those are all strikes. We pitching strikes on the outside corner. He not calling any of those. He missed about doggone near all those calls. Outside corner pitches. He did not call the outside corner for nothing. Last night we could have been out of the 6th inning 30 to 40 minutes later if he would just call strike 3 on the outside corner. But every low pitch that's low below the zone, you calling that, but you can't call an outside strike call that's clearly a strike. I'm sick of this umpiring. I watched the game. I probably watched 5 or 6 baseball games last night. I watched Pittsburgh play San Diego. Same thing with that home plate umpire. You calling everything below the zone on the low pitches, but everything that they pitch on the outside corner, that strikes, You not calling that, but pitches that's below the zone, that's not even strikes, is getting called. It was just like watching the Braves game last night with the home plate umpire. You calling everything below the zone, that's not strike. How are you supposed to hit something that's below the zone that's not a freaking strike? But an outside corner pitch that's actually a strike, y'all won't call that. So I don't even understand. I don't understand how you can call something below the zone, but something that's in the zone on the outside corner that's clearly a strike. If you look at the replay, it's clearly a strike. How do you not calling that? I don't understand. So my gripe about it is these umpires need to be out of here. I'm sick of it. I'm pissed, and they need to be out of here. We need to get the automated strike zone, whatever, the robot umpires, whatever y'all need to do. Y'all need to get them in here because these umpires are not it. We in the middle of a wild card race. We've been losing so bad. We were in first in the wild card. We went on this losing streak. We now third in the wild card. We one more spot of losing and we out of the wild card completely. That means out of the playoffs. If the playoffs start today, we almost be out of the playoff picture. Y'all don't understand that one big call can ruin somebody's playoff chances of getting into playoffs or trying to make it into the playoffs. One call. We in the middle of a wild card race in August. We in the middle of a wild card race. And y'all calling bull crap that's not strikes. And then pitches that are supposed to be strikes are called balls. And then pitches that are called balls are supposed to be strikes. That's what we doing, like for real. And I get you make mistakes, but golly, throughout the whole game, it's not a mistake. You gonna make mistakes. I get it. Throughout the whole game, you're not gonna keep on making mistakes. These umpires are trained before they even come up to the major leagues. So you can't tell me that you making mistakes throughout the whole game. Even Chipper Jones said last night, man, it sure look like he getting paid back. It sure look like he getting paid back there. Yeah, it look like he done betted on the game or something. Cause I mean, golly, just call the strikes that's supposed to be called. That's it. It's that simple. Call the strikes that's supposed to be called. Call the balls that are supposed to be called. If it's a ball, it's a ball. If it's a strike, call it. Golly. We in the middle of a freaking pennant race. We still trying to win the division. We are in the wild card. We still in the playoff picture. Call the pitches that are supposed to be called. The borderline pitches should not be getting called strikes. The pitches that are the most obvious strikes should be getting called strikes and not getting called balls. That's all. That's it. It's that simple. That's it. I'm done.